Hey folks, this is IOEther, and we are back with some more World of Tanks. So as you can tell, this is not me playing, though this is one of my favorite machines. This is the ELC, it's a tier 6 battle, and this is Fjords. Let's get that mini-map up high enough I can actually see it. This is SinisterGrimm. Sorry. I forgot where to find his name for a second. And this is his ELC. This is a battle he just did on Thursday. And we're going to watch him rock in the ELC. Now this is the kind of matchup the ELC doesn't normally see. Normally you see something around the tier 8-ish area, tier 7. So a tier 6 battle is quite a privilege. That kind of shot was almost never going to hit in the ELC. As this thing... Oops. Sorry, I should be on fixed camera. This thing doesn't hit most things unless you shove the gun in the enemy's gut. Holy smokes. I don't know what kind of skills he's got on this thing. But to hit that shot, that doesn't happen a whole lot. That was a pretty epic shot. Poor tier 4s. I'm just thinking about how easy it would be for a ELC to kill a T28. Or KV-1S for that matter. So he's currently acting as an active scout slash marauder. So he's just running around finding people to shoot at. Ooh. Stug 3 got a piece of him, but not enough to do anything real. And he's trying to get his Su-85 friend to fall back. But that's unlikely because this is a pub match. So you see he's doing a similar pattern. He's about the same loop every time. That's because he knows the path. He knows that it's generally free of enemies, and he can fire a couple times a couple different enemies. It also lets him light up everyone. And unfortunately, there goes that Su-85. Ooh, a Hellcat just to his left. How's he gonna deal with that thing? He's gonna deal with it by running away. Like a good ELC driver. Ooh. And that was a bounce. I have to see this. Where did that bounce off of? I have no idea. Okay, well, he apparently got a mystical bounce from a Hellcat off of somewhere. I'm gonna guess his tracks ate it. Very nice shot. Waited till last possible second to fire. Oh, again, his tracks ate that one. Man, this guy's getting lucky. Sinister, when you watch this thing, man, your tracks eat way too many shots. My tracks never eat this many shots. So he spins around once he's not being lit anymore and can take pot shots on the enemy. Well, you know, assuming it's possible to hit them. Oh, this poor ARL doesn't know what's about to hit him. Now that's the same power that a tier 6 or a tier 6 heavy or a tier 6 TD can put out on a tier 5 scout tank. This tank's gun is totally not overpowered. Ooh, that M4 has no idea he's right here. That poor ARL doesn't know what's hitting him or how to stop it from hitting him. This is a really good ambush spot he's in. Ooh, apparently somebody has his number. They are now losing 6-11. They have an 88 capping, but I get the feeling he's not going to stay there too much longer. How an 88 got to their cap past all those heavy tanks, I do not know. Nope, 88's been killed. Oh. There we go. That is the M4 dead, and the Stug is dead. Good, base is defended. Now Sinister can go on the attack. Now there's a T-25 ahead engaging a PZ-4, but there's also a whole bunch of other enemy units right around that area. So Sinister's got to be really careful as he makes this attack run. His reload time is too long for him to hit more than just about one of these tanks before he has to get back out of here. So it looks like he's aiming for the KV-1, or KV-1S, sorry. He missed. Now he's just... And that's what this tank excels at, making a bunch of enemies look like fools. Because that was 3 enemy tanks that he went between, and none of them even landed a shot near him. His allied T-150 seems to be derping around the base. I'm not particularly certain what he's doing, but whatever he's doing isn't very helpful right now. Now, by the looks of it, Sinister is trying to circle around to find a different attack path once again. He doesn't want to attack uphill because that would slow him down, and this thing has the speed that he can get back up into his former attack position fairly fast. Or you can just come down this road. But I wouldn't recommend it. It's going to lead straight into that Dicker Max, and, well, that's just a good way to die. The T-150 is facing off with the KV-1S. Sinister turns around. He doesn't want to let his only ally face anything alone. And it doesn't look like that T-150 has the upgrade gun. Otherwise, he would have one-shot the KV-1S. The upside to that is he should reload faster. This is a really dangerous position. But again, who's making the enemy team look like idiots? It'd be the ELC. Good job taking out the Dicker Max, using the T-40 for cover. Now making the T-40 spin around, and by the time he comes back around, Sinister's not even going to be in the same zip code. That KV-1S is fired already, making him no threat at all. Now there's just a poor T-40 back there who is just hoping to hit him. And the dead T-150 driver has something to say to Sinister, who has 3 kills and 1,200 damage, without actually taking a single point of damage in return, by the way. Yes. This is totally noob skills you're watching here, guys. I don't know what the T-40 was thinking, but capping was a really stupid idea considering he knows there's an ELC around somewhere. It was just insult to injury once he got tracked side on. Now, it's one-on-one, and we've seen what Sinister has done to the rest of these guys, so one little VK3601 shouldn't really bother him. Now, we don't know how much health the VK has. Last to a spot, he had 808 health. See if he's still at that. Now, mind you, that would be probably 4 shots from Sinister to finish off the VK, which is either going to be quite a bit of circling, or if he can get below that gun, he might just be able to sit beside the VK. I don't remember how good the VK's gun depression is, or how tall it is. Good job, Sinister. Typing and crashing. Yeah. You can do it, man. Just, don't lose your head. Now the VK is apparently camping somewhere. If he had gone hunting, we probably would have spotted him already. Well, unless, of course, he went all the way south and then around. That's the one problem about finding an enemy on a map as big as this, is that he could really be anywhere. The advantage of the ELC is, of course, that he has speed on his side. And this ELC can cover the entire map if he needs to and hunt down any opponent. Which is why if you're going to try and capping against an ELC, make sure you're in a defensible location before you start capping. Like inside a bush or something like that, inside the cap zone. So that you can spot him before he spots you. You see, Sinister doesn't have to go all the way back to his base, because if the VK is heading to his base, he's heading there to cap. And if he starts capping, then it tells Sinister exactly where he is, and so there's no point in actually going back there. He actually wants the enemy to start capping right now, so he knows exactly where he is. Only 3 minutes left in the game. Oh, there he is. That's actually a decent spot for VK to be in. It's going to mean the ELC is going to have a hard time circling him. Ooh, yeah. Needs to get out of there again. Now the VK is looking that way. He's going to come in from the other side. And use this building as cover as he gets up behind it. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Oh, he missed that. Oh, now he's in trouble. Now he can actually get around the corner of that building, even though it is so close to the red line. He's just got to try it. Go, go. Oh, yeah. You can fit about half your tank. Oh, poor Sinister. Oh well, it was a good game. It was a good try. Sinister only managed to get 1,000 experience out of that. I do believe he should have got more. It was a defeat, yeah, but he really did perform amazingly well. Unfortunately, that VK at the end had a better hiding spot than he had an attack position, that's all. You see, he's obviously top of his team. That's not really surprising. Now, he earned more experience in a defeat than his enemy did in a victory. No, not quite, but close. Very close. That's really kind of amazing. Now, he definitely did more damage than anyone on the enemy team by a lot. 1,400 points is the next closest, and that's still 600 points away from what Sinister managed. 4 kills, that's actually pretty sweet. Now, he fired 17 shots. In the ELC, the fact that he hit 11 of those is pretty amazing. 2,000 damage, obviously. 1,000 potential damage received. In the ELC, that's insane. With only 56 points of spotting damage, he didn't get the most spotting done in the world, but then again, he was acting more as an aggressive medium than a light tank. He did earn 37,000 credits, which is quite sweet. For 13 minutes of battle, not bad, and especially for a loss. 1,000 experience on a loss is pretty amazing. Thank you so much, Sinister, for sharing this. This was an epic game to watch. So much fun to watch. Thank you so much for sending this in. Thank you for all of you for hitting the like and subscribe button. I will see you guys next time. This is IO Ether out.